Right now.
I was gonna do something horrible and weeby because of you singing that song, but you just continued to sing it. So I suppose that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
I was gonna go Yokoso.
Oh Jesus!
But I was gonna do a reference to Filthy Frank when he said, "Welcome, minasan," to the Filthy Frank show.
I hate you.
I like to have fun here.
Whoa, we just call my
Right
name.
here,
It's Fook.
right now.
Hello, welcome to Dark Souls,
Hi.
where you're fighting the Looking Glass Knight. Do you know why they call him that?
Because he's got a big glass mirror as a shield.
That doesn't make any sense. Why is he not called Big Glass Mirror Shield Man then, huh?
I don't know.
You keep falling for that one.
I'm just a fucking idiot, alright? I'm sorry. What do you want from me?
I wouldn't say you're an idiot.
I'm kind of an idiot.
You're just a bit spatially dense.
Spatially dense.
Like a mushroom or Jabba the Hutt. We're continuing your questions from episode 14 as fast as...
I just drank in his face!
as fast as all hell. And then we're going to move on to episode 15 because I'm sick of being behind on these questions because I keep ranting about things that aren't relevant. Like Twitch. I want to apologise for my ranting last episode. It upset a lot of people, I assume. The episode hasn't gone out yet, so I don't know that at all. But I'll just assume it has, let's be honest. So if you were offended...
Look at his toes. His toes are moulded into his armour.
He's wearing toe shoes.
He's got toe shoes on.
If you're offended about last episode, I'd recommend taking some Bure...
and rubbing it on your asshole.
rubbing it on your asshole to help with your butt hurtedness.
I said asshole because it's another Filthy Frank references. We're doing a lot of those today,
Well,
aren't we?
that's why I did it, yeah. Question for Mr. and Mrs. Streamer.
That is us.
Are either of you fans of Monty Python?
I actually said that
What is your favourite Monty Python film?
in one of the videos.
I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Monty Python. I've watched it, for sure.
Oh, nice. Petrified something.
I think I've watched... What have I watched? Life of Brian.
Yeah, I thought this would happen.
Bloody hell.
I mean, I expected it because they were trying to bait you to pick up the item, so you got killed.
Life of Brian, I've watched the one where he's crucified. No, that is Life
That's
of Brian.
Life of
the
Brian.
one with the forest.
Are you thinking of the Holy Grail as well? So both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've watched any of the Monty Pythons.
I've watched all, the films, but I've not watched much of the TV shows.
They're a bit dated now, aren't they?
It was really awkward because we went to see... but were you there?
I wasn't there.
Okay,
It was you and your mum.
It was me. My parents were like, all of my family was there. It was all of us.
Oh, so everybody but fucking me then?
Yeah, it was like me, my brother, my parents, and we all went to see, I think it was something silly like the 30th anniversary or like the 20th anniversary for the Monty Python Life of Brian coming out. So we went to go see it, and the man doing the announcements started kind of going on a racist tirade.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, about how bad Muslims were while he was waiting for this,
What?
Yeah. And, all the crowd started cheering, and I was like, oh no. Oh no.
What? How is
Yeah.
that relevant?
He was like, oh, some people can't handle this sort of thing today when they talk about... And he started saying that, the people are too sympathetic to Islam.
What?
Yeah, I shit you not. I forgot I didn't tell you this. And I was like, okay.
What the fuck? That's not what you're being paid for, you toss.
I mean, the crowd were happy with it, so I suppose it was what he was being paid for. I wasn't happy with it. I felt extremely uncomfortable because I was like,
probably should.
I just wanted to watch some Monty Python. I don't think that they made the Monty Python the Holy Grail to be like bad Jews bad and Islam bad. That wasn't the point.
No, I think
They were trying to be funny.
for a laugh. I think if anybody's going to get offended over Monty Python and the Holy Grail, it'll probably be Christians.
Yeah.
Given that it was about, yeah,
it was like a
pseudo-Jesus.
a parody of the Jesus myth.
The Jesus myth. Wow. Well, if they weren't offended before, they are now.
I don't know why he stopped there.
He's summoning a man out of his shield. You can't see from this angle.
Oh,
Right, there you go.
great.
He's got a friend. You really hate stamina, don't you?
Oh, he does waves now. Right.
Good stomp. I have the power!
I need to drink.
He-Man. What did She-Man say? Was she woman?
I mean, probably. You don't exactly call well, the thing is, Superman had Supergirl as his counterpart, didn't he? His female counterpart.
What? So it would have been like she-girl.
She-girl. I don't like it that they make them like girl and
girl
then
sounds
man.
very kind of infantile, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's like Wonder Woman, so I suppose they didn't want to confuse it. And there is a was there a Superboy? Was there a Superboy?
There was Robin Boy Wonder.
Yeah, but that was for Batman.
I suppose, yeah, it's kind of just all the sidekick style spin-off characters are always boy or girl, aren't they?
I guess they can't be on the same level.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if there was a Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
Wonder Boy. What is the secret of your power?
That would have been good.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Wonder Boy is from. He does have mind bullets that
He
can
does.
kill a yak.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
How about the power
to move you. Wonder Boy.
Young nasty
What
man.
is
Was there
the
a
secret of
was
your
there a
power?
nasty boy as well?
Oh my god, that
You're
would be
a
really
nasty
funny.
boy. Right.
Rude. I'm not a nasty boy. I'm a nice boy.
Prince Philip and DMX died on the same day. Coincidence? I think not.
Oh shit, you're right.
You are shite.
It's
You're
like
so bad
I
at
think-
Dark Souls, a game for men.
we not, please.
Not a game for boys, it's a game for real men.
I was thinking to myself maybe I should change weapons because I keep on accidentally glancing the shield.
Your greatsword would do good with a big overhead swing, if you can aim it.
Because the thing is, I keep on fucking hitting the shield.
Yeah, you've got like a
It's a very long
you got like a
weapon.
180 degree arc to actually hit him in, but you have to be like
I have to be on one side
you
of
have
it.
to be on the side where he has a sword, which isn't exactly a good.
Oh god, the reach is so deceptive.
I'd be up for Asian horror reviews by YouTube. Would you consider it? Oh god, that was so bright in my fucking eyes then. There are some incredible Japanese body horror. Have you seen the one with the lady who shoots bubbles out of her vagina that swallow a man?
What? That's some hentai shit, dude.
So like
Oh great.
70s and 80s Japanese and especially Hong Kong cinema were fucking insanity. They were absolutely batshit insane. They were supposedly horror, but they were so ridiculous and over the top and had such terrible prosthetics and special effects that they could not be horror in 1,000 years.
Oh god, move your fucking shield out of the way, man.
I've watched a few of them. I wouldn't be able to tell you their names because they did not get a Western release and as a result are in Mandarin, Cantonese and Japanese. But some of the ones I've seen are horrendously bad. I think we need to do some big film reviews first. I still want to watch Dan Schneider's Justice League.
Where all my bitches at?
When he quit making Dora the Explorer and went into superhero movies.
Oh, I thought I could roll through that. Oh shit, I'm
You
still
could.
alive.
You're still alive. Oh, he fucking predicted that.
That's crazy.
What a fella.
Ah, I deserve that.
Executed with impunity.
I think I could kill him. I'm doing all right
Well, you
actually.
can kill him. It's
I'm
like-
getting used to it.
It is possible, yeah.
What? No shit, Sherlock.
Any update on the channel rebrand, or are we in Roll 1D2 name purgatory? None of your business.
Stuff is happening. Don't worry about it.
I've kind of settled on something, but I can't be asked to start emailing artists and shit to set it up for me.
But he will get it done.
Plus, I'd also have to do a rebrand with Her Majesty's Revenue and Custom, which is a ball ache, because doing that is intentionally very difficult, just so, like I've talked about before, you can't start trading under a name, then start under a different company, and, you know, use that as a way of dodging tax or whatever, so it's very difficult. As a result, it's almost not worth the effort right now, but I will get around to it when I get a free 5 minutes after I've had a good night's sleep, not plagued by acid. Because somebody put too much cider vinegar in the brisket.
God, will you shut your pussy up?
Again with these gendered insults.
All you do is complain.
You hate women. You've internalized it from playing Dark Souls.
I just hate you, I think.
This is how it works. You play Dark Souls, you beat Dark Souls, and then you hate women.
And you go hair on your chest because it's a manly game
It's
for
the
men.
DLC for Dark Souls. The woman-hating DLC.
I thought that was like pre-installed, man.
You have to win, though. If you start playing it and lose, you become a games journalist. If you start playing it and win, you hate women.
I thought that you hated women if you were a games journalist.
No. Have you never read a Kotaku article even?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot. All games journalists are simps.
They're simps and they don't know how to play games.
If you were happily married, you're a simp.
Yeah, exactly. What fucking idiot would marry a woman, even? You should do the straightest hetero thing possible and marry a man.
Oh, God, he gets you on the backswing of that if you keep moving.
You on the backswing, you know what I'm saying? Flick it over my shoulder. It's
Oh, he crushed me with his... That was incredible. That's awesome.
Die.
Just wait around the front.
Die. Oh, you're killing his child. He's pissed off. Oh, no, lightnings. Good roll.
Get out there! Get out there! God, I sounded so angry then.
You've ascended. You're becoming more of a man.
Thank God. I would hate to be a woman.
You can disable all the fancy animations in most Fire Emblem games. Oh, well, that won't make it good, will it?
Ignore Sam. He's just so full of anti-fan hatred he can't stand it if there's a game that he doesn't like that exists.
What does that mean? Real Joke says, have you ever had Kraken spiced rum? Well, Real Joke, if you were a real fan and
you
not
would
a
have
fucking
seen
real
that we've
joke,
had it.
We've literally had Kraken spiced rum on this friggin' channel, pal.
Yeah, we had it on a tea review.
Good God. Good job on the looking glass, mate. Who's that fella? Oh my God, it's the horsemen.
Yeah, they're pretty angry at me. Is there anything around here for me to
I
grab?
think there's an item.
Oh, we're out for overwhelming.
You have to stand on that middle platform and shoot down. Oh, yeah, maybe there's not. Oh, there's a chest.
There's a chest. Oh, the boys have stopped being aggroed anyway. I got petrified something from that fight. Don't know if you noticed.
You just petrified something from me.
Well, just before the fight. Oh my God. Got loads of shit
Bradley
from that.
Clark says best wishes to you both.
Best wishes. He says it on every episode, I
He does
think.
say it on everything I've ever done. Have you any experiences with Australians and or New Zealanders / Kiwis? If so, what are some stranger? I knew a guy called Bruce. He was on a beach in Santa Monica, and we were great friends, or as he would say, great mates.
What was his actual name? Because I know you just nicknamed him
Fuck
Bruce.
He will forever be Australian Bruce in my heart.
For people who haven't seen this, because there's probably people that don't even know what you're on about.
It's a tree goatsy.
It's from Masquerade, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
On the Roman D3 channel.
Yeah.
There was a guy called Australian Bruce. Was he even Australian?
Yeah, he was Australian.
What was his name? It was like Ivan or something, wasn't it?
Oh, God. He was called V, right?
V?
Yeah.
No.
Can you not remember it? I think his name was V.
No, it was Bruce.
It wasn't Bruce.
Have I met Australians?
It's just your headcanon.
Yes, I have actually. Because my
This is
uncle
cool.
and aunt's extended family are Australian.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, my uncle's wife / partner's dad lives in Australia.
Oh.
And I think got remarried over there, and started a family over there. So.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I actually don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken to a lot of Aussies actually. The more I think about it,
I've not known many Aussies in the real world.
Don't know about Kiwis because there's less.
There's less of them, yeah. I don't think I've got any of the rest of the shards. Who have because the thing is, I've known more Americans because there's quite a lot of them.
There is quite a lot of them, isn't there? Unfortunately,
there's one or two.
Aussies are like. We've said this many times. They're obviously much closer culturally to us than America, but Aussies are like more full on than English people.
Depends. It obviously it depends on the person.
You know, like that when English people before they go out, and there's like that kind of time where everyone's kind of a bit more socially adjusted.
What?
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Australians are a lot more charismatic. But
yeah.
British people can be charismatic. The point I was trying to make is by choice, a lot of the time we kind of keep to ourselves. But when push comes to... when you know each other well, British people do get quite loud. and animated.
We're like...
But in my opinion, at least the Australians that I've known of are like that, but kind of a lot more of the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Twinkling Titanite. That's not bad. It's not a bolt stone, though, is it? Yes, you.
You might have a bolt stone. Don't, for the love of fuck, eat that giant soul. If you do, you will prevent yourself from progressing through part of the game.
Okay.
You will lock yourself down a single boring ending and you will miss out on like 20% of the game.
Okay.
Put that safe.
You can't.
Can you not stick it in the bonfire?
Can you?
In Dark Souls 3, you can stick things in the bonfire. Storage.
Okay, I'll check.
Just in case you accidentally crunch it. It does bring up a confirmation screen. I don't want you to think it's just a random boss soul and crunch it.
Well, it's on a different bit to the boss soul, so I assumed it was something special, but yeah.
Anyway, Australians welcome. Kiwis welcome. Carl Urban's not if he does that awful accent.
Yeah, Carl Urban's banned forever.
Americans are also welcome, but less so. Welcomed with caution.
Thing is, like, I've known people, because it's a personality thing as well. There's like some really annoying English people, trust me.
I would go as far to say that people are all individual and based on their experiences, not their cultural identity.
Wow, you are out there.
Thank you. Me and Nelson Mandela were like this.
Oh my god, please.
What do you mean?
Stop this.
What?
Item box. Where is it? There it is.
Drop it in there. There you go.
Here you go, buddy.
Good shit. It's the Shrine of Almana, which may or not be the Bed of Chaos from Dark Souls 1.
Hurrah for gorgeous
There's a theory
view.
for it, mainly because
It's so cool.
it looks like this. Also reminds me of the tree, actually, from those of you who played Demon Souls, where you fight the old king at the end.
Oh.
Can you hear a lady?
Yeah, I can.
She does a sing.
She sounds like a siren.
Yeah. I bet she's a pretty lady, don't you think?
Is she not a pretty lady?
I bet she's a really pretty lady, isn't she? He's listening to the song. Oh, you here for the concert?
I thought he was a friend.
He's not a friend. No one in this game is a friend. Even the Emerald Herald I'd debate. The only person who's actually friendly, you murdered and took his clothes, which now you're not even wearing.
I don't like the Emerald Herald. She bothers me.
Why?
She's like always just like inconvenient. She's like always talking to you at the wrong time.
The cat.
Basilisk! Fuck off!
Oh no.
Fuck off!
Yeah, that was close.
Fucking basilisk! Chest.
So to get that item on that branch, you can knock the branch down, then you pick it up when you go down there. This area actually drives me a little bit mad, but that's up to you.
Well, it reminds me of that thing when you can actually do the same thing in Dark Souls 3, can't you? With that, you know where the Mound Maker's Covenant is.
In German it's written Zweihander and spelt like English. What?
Are they trying to tell us that two-hander is written as two-hander in German?
It's about exactly like in English. What?
I think that they're saying that like this Zweihander is written the same way in German, which is because we just say the German term for it.
That on. I don't understand what that comment means.
I think they're trying to tell us like, oh wow, it's the
Banned.
same as German, and it's like, no, yeah, we know.
I want a split screen Pokemon playthrough Nuzlocke. Oh. The problem with
Pokemon's got
Nuzlockes-
too much grinding for it to be exciting to watch.
Yeah, you have to play with a speedy up tool, don't you? And if you do that, then it kind of also ruins the fun of it, in my opinion. If you want a zombie theme game, you can look at State of Decay 1 or 2. Oh, that was quite popular for a little while, wasn't it? State of Decay. Oh, look at that. There's gold down there. When do you get that?
I had a feeling there'd be an enemy.
What do you mean? It's just gold.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
horrible,
Just
aren't they?
gold? Yeah, they are really ugly.
My advice is don't go in the water too much.
Okay. Hi, bud.
Immediately goes in the water.
I mean, I was going to kill the boy. Or was I right that they're a siren?
Well, let's find out.
Hey, bud. Oh, I missed you. I'm
Brilliant.
sorry. My apologies, friend.
My family would drive 6 hours for a casual lunch. That's fucked.
Yeah, so
America,
weird.
this is another reason why you're banned. That's unacceptable. If anything's more than 20 minutes away, not interested.
Go away.
That is an unacceptable amount of time to go anywhere. Why does America not just build all its cities closer together?
Yeah, why don't they just do that?
Imagine the money you would save on fuel and the planet that you'd save. As in the only one we've got.
Where the fuck is the boy that had still had life left?
Doesn't matter, just ignore him. You'll be here all day otherwise. Oh, don't. Now. This area goes on for so long, please don't kill everything.
Why? I just want to pick up my item.
They don't attack you unless you go near them.
I thought they would all try and gank me when I picked up the item.
They're friends.
I doubt that.
They are friends.
She's doing a big thing, huh?
Maybe she's watching hentai.
Same.
No, what did I do? If you insist on killing everything down here, we are never going to leave. Genuinely, we can retire before you will get through this fucking area.
Why are you so grumpy about it?
Oh, the singing stopped.
We knew you were coming and stopped. We are here to sing.
Milfanto.
We will sing here. We know nothing, and why should we? Do you seek but what is a king? We know nothing, for we will know. When we sing,
They're just ladies.
Grant comfort. This is.
So when they sing,
perhaps
the monsters don't attack, basically.
when we sing,
Oh.
the little ones. This is.
You could kill her.
No.
You could cave her head in, though.
Why would I do that?
Why wouldn't you?
Because if I kill her, then they will attack.
Well, what's wrong with that? You kill them all anyway. What fucking difference does it make?
Because they're... There's a chest there.
Yeah, there is, yeah. Be careful, because there's a sheer drop into literally nothingness. You'll just straight up die. Oh, it's a mimic.
Clearly it's not. There'd be loads of dead people around
Crimson
it.
water. Probably like tomato juice or something, isn't it? My Bloody Mary. Do you want another question?
Sure,
I
buddy.
don't know what we were talking about. Have you looked up It Takes Two as a game to play co-op? I actually don't know what that is.
Nor have I heard what it is. Ah! Rudeness.
What a stupid noise.
Don't bully. No bully. No. Oh, God. Shut up, lady. You're so loud. What?
What if I told you it's not always the lady singing?
It's not always the lady.
Mm.
Oh, that's cool. So there's something else singing.
I got an idea for a co-op series you two could do together. Rip off Krug Smash. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
Like, use exactly this format. Sam can build the base and Elise can do the art of it. What do you mean, like in RimWorld?
I don't really know.
How that would work. We could do base builder format, or for The Sims, something like that would work.
Somebody was actually asking in one of the videos whether we were going to do The Sims, and also somebody in the tea review actually said if we don't get the Texas Super King in The Sims, then they're going to be really angry at us.
You don't even know what the Texas Super King is. You know not what you ask.
I was going to try and like go in without bothering the lady, but I suppose I'll go in and bother the lady.
It's a bit late now. You've woken up all our pals.
Yeah, you know, they'll survive, or they won't.
What rapper do you want to hunt you down? Oh, like the Royals question. What rapper?
What rapper?
I don't know, Biggie? I could outrun Biggie, no problem. I mean, not just the fact that he's dead, but also because he was a large fella. Notorious B.I.G. He would not stand a chance. I mean, he would absolutely be able to kill me if he got his hands on me. Because he's like an actual seasoned killer.
He was a seasoned killer.
Well, in his own words.
I mean, I suppose so.
Wonderful, they
mate.
all brag about doing a murder, don't they?
Yeah,
So
it's
he's like
kind of a thing, isn't it?
seasoned killer. He shot Dredd in the head, took the bread and the lamb spread. And I don't know what any of that means, but he seemed very convincing when he was saying it. So I'm not gonna fuck with him. Or he might just shoot me. That's a bigger problem, I guess.
Yeah, they do have more guns in...
I could probably outrun him because he's a large unit, but also he could just shoot me because guns have some range to them, you know?
Oh, a little bit.
What rapper would I want to... Is that like an old rapper? A lot of the rappers I
A
can
lot of
think
them
of
die young, don't they?
Well, that's the thing. They're either died young or they're still like Dr. Dre is like a fucking machine. All he's done is like work out.
There's nothing else to do once you.
Ever since like it like started his career, obviously producer, whatever, NWA. Then all he's done since then is work out.
It's got swole, mate.
In that Eminem video, you know, the one about not forgetting about somebody, Dre.
Yeah.
He all he does in that is work out, from what I remember. Is that the music video where there's the car crash and it's like Dre crashing his car or something? I don't remember. I don't do much in the way of rap.
You do not do much rap. You are correct. I assume there's something in here.
Maybe.
There's too many enemies, so I suppose I'll just take them out. Oh yeah, there is a chest.
She's singing the song, which makes the moths or whatever fly around the bad men.
But they do wake up when you're next to them, so...
Well, yeah, because you scared the moths away.
Bleeding serum.
Oh, look. Try that. Through there, right in front of you.
Through where?
Right in front of you. Literally right in front of your character. No. When I said right in front, I didn't say off to the fucking left. Right there. Look. Go through there, fatty.
I can't, fatty.
Roll.
You're so rude.
Who would you want to hunt you down? Rapper?
I don't know.
Or you could go for one of these, like, SoundCloud rappers. One of the, like, Little Weeze or whatever. Who's like a fucking 14-year-old, you know, Ohio white boy. Living in his mum's basement or whatever, who just happens to have a Ableton trial. I could take one of those for sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's no debate. I'll strangle a 14-year-old.
It's not good luck, Sam.
What do you mean? Apparently they want to hunt me down and kill me in self-defense.
I thought you were going to say in self-defense.
There's a bonfire around through those ruins. In self-defense, yeah, I would annihilate a 14-year-old. What?
You're going to murder a 14-year-old.
What did you think of Darkest Dungeon? Would you ever go back to it?
I like Darkest Dungeon. I think it's fun. It's punishing, but fun.
It's alright. I didn't like the Crimson Court. I thought it made the game a bit too homogenous, buzzword of the week. But it's very true that all the enemies became the same thing and it was all everywhere, and then you had the Crimson Curse to worry about. If I played it again, I would probably just disable it because I just don't enjoy the mechanics. They're just not fun. Sure, they're harder, but they're also... I just don't want to micromanage my fucking turn-based survival game. Stinky. Don't like that. If you're a powerful vampire, why wouldn't you turn your partner? Blowjobs become less enjoyable, but that's the only drawback I see here. Why would they become less enjoyable?
Teeth.
Well, right, but vampires aren't going to drink other vampire penis blood, are they? Is that how it works?
No, it's like you might get caught by the teeth.
What? But they're on either side.
I wonder if there's a thing here. I don't think there is. I think there was just an enemy there for fun.
What do you... I don't understand.
Like, you might get grazed by them because they're very sharp.
Yeah, but, like, what's the gap between the two canines and the top? There's a 4-tooth gap there. How thick is your dick?
I mean, you got chode, you'll know.
What did you just say about me?
You heard me.
You're my chode.
Ugh.
Fucking short and stubby and fat.
What? This is why I called you the fucking fat mouse from fucking Flushed Away, you piece of
Show
shit.
me a little chode. You're a chode of a person. Mr. Streamer, I'm amazed by your dedication. Oh, thank you. I'll stop reading the rest. To play Elder Scrolls games. Oh, until the release of Elder Scrolls 6. How long do you think it will... do you think you have enough content to last that long? Have you been in negotiations with Bethesda? Look.
Bethesda will never give Sam a fucking code. They've got bigger YouTubers for that.
If Bethesda want a free boatload of very professional voice acting, they can have it. All they got to do is get in touch with me, go to my email and say, hey, bitch.
I wanna fuck you.
No. If Todd Howard sent me that, I would be blocking him and calling my lawyer.
Calling your lawyer.
What I was about to say is, if they want to bring me up, and I will happily provide thousands of voice lines for them.
Uh-huh. All in the Kermit voice, I hope.
Free of charge. In the Kermit voice, yeah. I want Kermit to be like this dashing, sexy lady.
What?
Well, like a sexy lady
And you
companion.
can have a go for me.
You know, like Serana from Skyrim.
Oh yeah, the ones that people like simp over
And
and
then
make
they-
like fucking titty mods
They're
where
like,
they.
oh yeah, my waifu, and
extra
then she
skin
opens her
them.
mouth, and it's just me going like, hey there, sweet cheeks. You want to go on these titties? Or something like that, you know? Todd Howard, ring me up, brother.
Oh, Todd's totally into that.
Damn,
He's the one that made sure that all that fucking vor was in the Muppets.
You got a dump truck. Hey, you're the hero of Kvatch. How do you want to be the hero of my snatch?
Oh.
It's the best I can do at such short notice. Ring me back, Todd. American here. Would you mind explaining what A-levels are? A-levels are...
I think they're like high school for the US.
high school diplomas or whatever you call it. It's the qualifications you get at the age of 18 when you're the final thing you will do in school traditionally before you go to university.
Yeah. That.
So it's that.
Discreetly. I thought there'd be something over here because there was an enemy, but I don't know if there was.
There is something in the distance. There's another dragon rider you can kill.
Well, I need to go pick up my souls anyway, I suppose.
I hate this area. My least favourite area. Are
Really?
you planning to play Star Sector in the near future? Yes. Rubicon has finished their thesis, apparently.
Oh, congratulations, Rubicon.
What was your thesis about? Was it a thesis on why
This
I'm
area
so
is
cool?
not good. Wow, this area is horrible. You weren't wrong.
Full of archers, yeah.
It's not as bad as the poison area, I maintain. The poison area was actually balls.
Americans who are fascinated with the British royal family confuse me so much. I get their interest in them historically when they actually made decisions, but now it's just gossip that isn't even true half the time. Yeah. It's the Daily Mail. If you say you're interested in royals, what you actually mean is you're interested in the Daily Mail, which is a Murdoch rag.
I don't think people will know what that means.
What? Rupert Murdoch?
Well, I don't know.
As
'cause
in the guy who owns Fox, the biggest news channel in America, and the Australian guy who owns all the Australian channels, and the guy who owns Sky. I think people know who Rupert Murdoch is.
depending on how old they are, they might not.
Go and look up...
Bearing in mind that we are friends with Levi, and Levi will not know what that means.
Oh, that's true. I love that he's become your measurement for...
I love you, Levi. You're a dumb bitch. I respect it, but you're a dumb bitch.
He doesn't like it. You don't have to apologise.
Oh, I didn't realise I
Speaking
get hit
of
by
dumb
that.
bitch, Jesus fucking
At
Lord.
least I know what Murdoch is.
Florida to California isn't 28 hours, it's 39 hours. Again, America, move your cities closer, that's fucked. Why not just fly at that point?
They do, I bet.
Yeah, who the fuck wants to drive for fucking
I wonder if they need a
39
passport
hours?
to be able to fly within their own country.
No,
Because, like,
you don't.
it's a big country, though.
Doesn't matter. Why would you need a passport? I mean, I suppose for tracking purposes.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Although that would probably make them fucking shit the
But
little
domestically,
pantsuit.
you don't need stuff like that. Especially not in America post 9/11. Flying up became across the world a pain in the arse. I think
Yeah, flying is an absolute ball bag.
from what I've heard, American border security tends to be quite a cock.
Yeah,
And if you're having to go through that as a domestic traveller going from Michigan to whatever is next to Michigan.
whatever is next to Michigan.
I don't know. What's next to Michigan?
Yeah.
What's Chicago? Is that a state? That's not
I thought that was a
state.
city within a state.
What city is it in?
What city is it in?
What state is it in?
Oh, I don't know, buddy.
Chicago's in, what, like Idaho? I know that's intentionally wrong before someone leaves a comment like...
A lot of people were explaining the Constitution to us, and it's like, I appreciate that you're trying to help educate
Thank you for
us,
helping us, but I just...
it's never going to have any bearing on my life to know about the American Constitution.
Besides, we did it first.
God.
When I say things like that, I need you to understand I'm not being serious.
I did see somebody comment, like, I know that what you're like and this is funny, but I bet that so many people who've never seen you before will be really upset about this, so many Americans.
I do not have an ounce of patriotism because who gives a fuck what country you fell out of a vagina into.
Yeah.
Conversely,
Oh my God.
we did do it first though.
Oh, God, it's so annoying.
Ours is the Magna Carta. Yours is the...
Magna Charta.
Oh, there we go.
Got him. Got him.
The fucking... Bad.
Stupid.
Here's an interesting question.
Okay.
At least during the tea podcast, you mentioned once or twice that you were a borderline shut-in. Is that just an exaggeration, or were you... Oh, I hate the fact that you've used this expression. Oh, were you a hikikomori?
Oh.
We don't use that here.
Wait,
we speak
Did
English.
you see that?
Yeah, it was a stick. A hikikomori, for anybody who doesn't know,
yeah,
is the
that actually
Japanese
made me
term-
so unhappy.
I've only watched a documentary on it. That's the only reason I know. It's a Japanese term for shut-ins, basically. But it's not like a shut-in. It's like people who have given up on society, for lack of a better word. They stay at home all day. They might leave for food, but they don't have any social interaction because it's just easier. Because Japanese society specifically has a lot of pressures on doing well and obviously, etc., etc. Anyway, don't generally use that word here because it's not an English word.
Yeah. I'm happy to just not leave the house.
Yeah, she's not a shut-in. She's got friends and family members, but she just likes playing video games too much.
I am very comfortable just not leaving the house.
I go stir crazy. You don't.
I do not.
And it drives me mad.
I could happily stay indoors forever,
But
and it would not bother
every time I
me.
drag you out,
I'm fine.
you're always glad that I do.
Like it's not like I don't have fun when I go out or anything like that. I've got friends, and I used to before COVID happened. We used to go out once a week just to do stuff in town, which obviously has stopped. Oh God, I don't like this area. But yeah, so it's not like I can't go outside or I'm afraid of going outside. I would be just as happy never going out as I am going out. In fact, I'm probably more happy a lot of the time. Yeah, it's not quite Hikikomori style, so don't worry about me.
I apologise to that person if they are Japanese, at which point maybe they just used a word that they didn't know the meaning of in English.
It's like
But if you are
it's just
a
got a
weeb-
different sort of...
If you are a weeb and not Japanese, you shamed me.
He shamed us all. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Do you want to do the next question?
Yeah. Good. Have you guys seen Castlevania? Have you seen Castlevania?
There's an anime for it.
Or any vampire show. Not making your SO into a vampire does not lead to a good ending. Do not do it within a couple of months. Also a bad idea. But after years, the rest of the comment won't load.
I assume they're saying that after a couple of years of being together, you could probably say that you're in love enough to do that.
If I was a vampire, a mega super powerful vampire, I'm not turning you into a vampire.
Why not?
Otherwise, you might challenge my rule.
Oh, let's be honest, Sam. We've already had this discussion about how I could never leave the house. You're not going to have me challenge the rule.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely. I have the mental fortitude and the moral fibre to not be corrupted. You don't. It would go to your head, because you're a hikikomori.
Oh,
Suddenly gaining all this power and strength would kind of facilitate, I think, quite a dangerous transformation.
I think that you overestimate my motivation.
No. You'd become a monster. You'd go from all like, oh, Watashi wa Hikikomori to fucking full-on world dictator. And I'd have to be the one to stop you.
I'd be the next Stalin.
There's the story right there. I give you powers thinking it'll help you, get a bit of confidence or whatever, and instead you turn evil.
Yeah, but the thing is that I wouldn't
you.
get confidence by becoming a vampire. You know that. Like,
what do you mean?
Bearing in mind that I don't have any self-confidence as a person, what would being a vampire accomplish? Wow, I'm a less good vampire than my boyfriend. Woohoo.
If you compare yourself to me, you're always going to be disappointed, though.
Yeah, but that's what I do. You're the only person...
Why do you compare yourself to me?
Because you're the only person in my life!
Yeah, but I have a natural affinity to do everything well.
He's being stupid, but he's also not wrong that he is just capable. Like, you're just a capable person. You're capable. You know what I mean? Like, you're good at stuff, and I'm not.
Well, it's just about how you approach things.
I don't think that's quite right.
What I mean by that is I'm not naturally capable. I just do things until I am capable. Practice, you know?
Yeah, all that jazz.
What do you mean all that jazz?
I'm saying yes, all that jazz, because like...
You're making it out like I'm some sort of... I just do when things happen. And you're omitting the fact that I...
I'm not saying that you...
spend a lot of time and hard work investing into things.
I'm not saying that you don't work hard to be good at stuff.
You're kind of undervaluing a lot of my achievements in life, I think.
Fuck off.
I'm not sure which side of this joke I've landed on. We need to rehearse this bit a bit better for next time.
Sure, buddy.
Really bad heartburn.
What the first question was, what have we watched any vampire stuff? Yeah, I have. One of my first anime
You weren't very bored then.
when I was a kid was...
Yeah, I have.
You've got a problem with my fucking accent, cunt?
Yeah, I do. Get better.
I watched Vampire Night when I was a teen. If I wasn't even a teen yet, I was pretty young, and it was really bad. It's a bad anime. Don't watch it.
Here's a weird show. It was a show on BBC Three called called Being Human or something like that.
Oh, I think I
Becoming
watched some of that.
It was about a ghost, a vampire, and a werewolf living together in a house. And the vampire was like...
I don't like these fucking enemies are homing. How are you supposed to deal with that?
The vampire, specifically abstained from blood, and a lot of his story was about the struggle with that, and the werewolf was about his struggle with once a month. He was like this timid, nerdy dude, and then he would turn into this vicious murder beast, and the ghost was dead, which I assume presents some sort of problem. And that was kind of it, and it was really interesting dynamic. It was BBC Three, and BBC Three shows are kind of like the cool edgy shows for cool teens, and had a lot of comedy shows and shit like that. Now it's all like Big Nasty.
Big Nasty. BBC Three's weird.
It's weird. It tries to be hip and trendy. A lot of the time it's a bit
Visions
cringe-lord.
of Friend. Oh, there's an enemy there.
Hello there. Don't go down that way.
Okay.
It will take you about 4 hours and you will get nothing to show for it.
Okay, well, should I go and fight that boy? I assume he's
So
next to
behind him
something.
is a cave with some treasure in it, but if you die, bear in mind you go all the way back.
Okay.
And you have to do all that shit again.
What is he? Is he a Dragon Rider?
He's Dragon Rider. You could just bunt him off if you're careful. But if you roll off this, you die.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. Shouldn't have told you that. You might not have worried about it then. You can maybe just give him the old slip. The old razzle-dazzle.
Razzle-dazzle
That's
Give
it.
him an act with lots of passion.
So now you can get through that door.
What door?
Ooh.
What door?
Look! That fucking door right there!
He's so angry.
Like the door.
It's locked!
Oh, it's locked, by the way.
You're a prick.
I didn't remember that, to be fair. Maybe you should try speaking
Then
friend
the
and enter.
reaction is melon.
Melon! It's a riddle, Gandalf. What's Elvish for friend?
Melon.
Melon.
When I watched the God, what's that fucking YouTuber called?
Freddie Wong.
No, the guy that does the
Mr. Guitar Man.
No, what? Will you shut your fucking mouth? The Swedish one.
It's PewDiePie.
I'm not talking to you anymore. He makes
What
a joke.
do you mean?
He makes a joke in his fucking Lord of the Rings video where he says best smoothie to beat the summer heat, melon, and it just reminded me of it. This dude's sort of like trying
The
to...
Swedish one, I said PewDiePie, and you said you're not talking to me anymore.
You know it wasn't PewDiePie!
How
if
would
I
I know
know who PewDiePie is! You know I know who PewDiePie is! Why would I be like, oh, wonder who that Swedish YouTuber is that everyone knows? The one that's got fucking 100 million subs, I wonder who that is.
Right,
Of course I know who fucking PewDiePie is!
That's not that impressive. I got more subs than that.
No, you fucking don't, you stupid dickhole. Ah!
Just being a dickhole.
Yeah.
When you say dickhole, are you referring a hole for a dick?
No, I'm referring to the jeb end of your fucking penis. Right.
So you're referring to the opening at the end of a penis for which
for which pee and cum-cums come out of.
What about both at the same time?
Don't be a whore, Samuel.
What do you mean?
Don't be a whore. Only whores would say that. Open the door.
I'm going to get surgery to have the valve removed.
The what?
The valve. Because you can't do a piss and a cum at the same time. So the human body has a valve in place which basically closes one while the other is active.
This door, like this floor, looks so scary.
Because the acidic content of urine denatures sperm. So it wouldn't be very good if you could do a piss and a cum.
Yeah,
so
probably.
I'm going to get that removed.
You're going to remove it so you can pee and cum at once.
Yeah, for efficiency's sake.
In what situation are you going to be coming and pissing at the same time that you need to do it?
Well, when I haven't got much time to my day.
It's like really bothering me that I got the words wrong to Razzle Dazzle when I was singing it. And it's going to bother me for the rest of the day now.
Good. Sometimes it's good to be bothered by something. It reminds us we're human.
Shut your fucking stupid jeb mouth. Right, next.
Next what?
Question.
That wasn't a question. We haven't had a question for a while. We went on a bit of a tirade about
About jeb
penile
ends.
holes. Careful you don't go splish splash.
No, let me go!
I'll just run through the fog door. Fuck it. You're so close to victory.
What victory? There's an enemy in there, right? What am I supposed to do here? Let me just turn around for a second. Ah! I'm done.
You're giving birth.
Yes, I'm giving birth.
What is it? I hope it's a puppy.
That's the joke I was about to make, but then I thought that was too stupid, and then you made it for me.
I read your mind. That's another one of my many powers, by the way. Another one of my many things that I didn't have to practice or put any hard work into. Now that Queen Elizabeth is single and ready to mingle, would you explore her beef portal for £1 million per exploration?
Of course. What are you talking about?
What, you give the Queen £1 million?
No. I assume that they're giving us £1 million.
Why would she pay us?
She's a lonely lady. She ain't got fucking...
Are you kidding me? I would pay her £1 million.
You want to pay £1 million to get into Liz's fucking puss hole?
Yeah.
You're a fool.
Firstly, okay, she's royalty, so maybe she's got some sort of magic fanny.
I hope you're ashamed. You think that Liz has a magic fanny?
This is why I hate this channel, because
It makes you say stupid things.
it's like 2 hours of solid Dark Souls recording on no sleep, and it's just all nonsense, and it's all going to come back to bite me. The amount of times I've thought after we finished recording one of these episodes, like, God, I wish I hadn't said half the stuff I've said.
Same though, in fairness.
Oh, God, the heartburn is, like, ripping me
He's like
apart.
grabbing his boobs right now. It's very strange.
My
Oh,
God.
shit.
You fucking fanny.
I just wanted to go to the fog door. I was tired.
I mean, I'll also imagine saying that, you fuck the Queen. You're one of potentially only 2 people. And the other one's dead.
That means you're the only one on that conquered territory.
Don't refer to a lady's genitalia as conquered
That's what
territory.
people do, right?
That is absolutely disgusting and dehumanizing to the female form. Please use the phrase the commenter used in the question, beef portal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What if she drops Trow and it's just another face? What if it's Philip's face? Like Professor Quirrell in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone when he takes his turban off and it's Voldemort on the back. What if she drops Trow, she drops her granny underwear and it's just Philip's face on her crotch?
I don't want to think about
Ready
this.
to be racist at the drop of a bell.
Why is there no bonfire here? Why are there bonfires in stupid places and like other, like that bonfire on the big castle? Like, why was that there? That was like so easy to get to, but there's like no bonfire in between here in this extremely irritating area and the massive fucking fog door that's almost definitely a boss.
Well, somebody said mukbang is really disgusting.
Yeah, you're right.
I agree. Like I've said before, the original Korean, where it was just people sitting around exploring Korean foods and discussing it over lunch, was acceptable. Then when it was co-opted by big fatty jabbers, using it as an excuse to fill their fat mouths with as much fat food as they could get their fat little greasy little paws on. Then it turned from something that was cultural into something utterly unforgivable and vile. And anybody who's ever participated in that should be, honestly, I would say hanged, but there's not a rope that could hold them.
You could probably get some steel wire on there.
Steel wire? You would behead them.
You'd definitely be dead then, wouldn't they?
You
I've
need,
been
like,
through this area enough that I've killed this man, like, so many times he doesn't even appear anymore.
You know, like naval strength rope where they moor like big ships with. You'd need that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, possibly.
So when you get hanged, depending on how they've got it set up, it will either choke you to death, or
It'll snap your neck.
the floor will open up beneath you and it will instantly break your neck. Which would you prefer?
Snapping my neck.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to be because it's much longer to be like hanged by asphyxiation. If my neck's snapped, it's like just done, mate. Right?
What if you're still conscious? Because people get their necks broken and they just become paraplegics. What if they just kind of fuck it up? What if they don't put enough drop on the rope and you're still conscious and then they bury you alive?
Well, that's a completely different situation. I cannot predict that, can I? So I would still go for the neck snapping. You're going for the worst case scenario for me, but like I'm for once looking at the fucking cup half full.
The cup half full for you is being hanged. Oh, it's forlorn. Speak of the devil.
Goody. God,
That's what this area needs.
I really missed
there
that.
There he is with his scythe.
I've missed you, forlorn. Please. What would I do without being fucking attacked by an enemy while being attacked with homing fucking arrows?
NDYM says, are you liking your own videos? What do you mean by that? Like conceptually? No, I would not watch these.
I think it's more like maybe they think that because they come into the videos and they've got likes early, maybe that's what they're thinking about.
There are weirdos out there who will...
They will just like a video immediately.
They will like a video instantly. Like I put up a tweet...
Which I appreciate.
I put up a tweet earlier about Prince Philip.
Forlorn, leave me alone! Oh.
Where I said that, you know, Prince Philip died before he was able to play The Last of Us reboot. And he would have loved it.
That's a terrible joke.
I don't know what the entire joke was, but it was something like that anyway. And literally within a second of putting that tweet live, my page hadn't even reloaded to go from the edit screen to the post screen before somebody had already liked it. Right, we can actually go to the next fucking thing. Then we're almost caught up with all the bloody comments.
Wonderful.
Really happy if the app would stop crashing.
Well, YouTube's got a really shit mobile app, so you're going to be waiting a long ass time for that to be working.
You're a long ass time. Don't burp into the microphone. What is wrong with you?
Look, mate.
We could sell that on OnlyFans, and you could actually make some good money out of it.
I'm pretty sure, like,
Girl burps.
that is a genuine thing. Like somebody had Belle Delphine burp or something and like paid her a lot of money for it. Just seems weird. Like
I'd pay her to do a big fart, and then I'd set it as my text tone.
you would set Belle Delphine farting as your text tone. I mean, that's...
If you still take requests, I'll pay her to do something.
She might on her OnlyFans. I'm sure that the money's starting to dry up now, right?
Not the only then, mate. No, it's the money. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
Although we've seen that porn that she did.
that was really bad.
It was bad.
Could you imagine? Like, because I'm glad that I didn't pay for that. I would have been very
if I'd
disappointed.
paid for that and got that, I'd be real pissed.
Yeah, it was like not good. It was like
It
not
was, like,
not
really-
enjoyable to
no,
watch.
It was not good. It just felt. I get it, right? There was a lot of pressure for her to perform. Like she had some of the biggest pressure anybody in porn is ever gonna have, right? Short of some A-list, short of Jennifer Lawrence announcing tomorrow she's gonna do a full uncensored bukkake scene or some shit. There is no higher pressure that anyone's ever had. So I get it, but also shit, it felt so weird, didn't it?
She was like clearly not having fun, and that's kind of like why I watch. Like I usually watch women because you can tell they're having a good time when they're having a good time, and also because I like women. But like
no, because women are way more capable of faking it.
Yeah, but also like because obviously there's like the men just ejaculate, so you can tell. But it's like you can.
Oh, you think men can have to enjoy it to ejaculate?
No, you can have a ruined orgasm. That's like a whole
No.
thing.
I mean, like, there's a lot of straight men who do gay porn because it pays really well.
Yeah, but like the sensation can get you there enough to fucking come. Doesn't mean you're like having a good time.
I would not argue that alone makes you enjoy it. Anyway, this isn't a topic that should be on YouTube because we'll get the channel banned.
Why did they aim upwards then? That's very strange.
Maybe there's something massive up there. Ooh.
Probably not.
Yeah, it just felt very awkward. That video felt very, very awkward.
She was like just not having fun. And like the thing is, like, I don't know how much Belle enjoyed doing anal before she started doing this job, but goddamn, that's all she does because she doesn't want to show her pussy. And it's like,
I get it. She's got to hold something back to...
Well, she doesn't anymore, but she did at the time, right?
Well, yeah.
And like everyone was just screenshotting it to find like the brief glimpses of pussy.
There's 3 pixels of her pussy in this image. Oh my god, good work. This is the best one yet. My arm's gone numb.
I remember sending the... was it you? No, you sent the link to our friend, and I was like, hey, did you have a good time? And he said, I've nearly ripped my dick off. And I was like, how, dude?
Oh, it's so boring, isn't it?
It's like not even good.
If you enjoyed it, fine, good. But I think the only enjoyment you got out of that is if you're into her.
Yeah.
Because she was not into it.
No.
She felt like... for her, that was just another day at work, you know?
Well, yeah, I think that's a lot of it, though, isn't it, for Belle? She's got to, like...
It's like when people ask me, do you still enjoy playing RimWorld?
No.
No, I feel like Belle Delphine.
Yeah. Except you're not getting fucked by RimWorld. I mean, well, metaphorically.
Merciless, maybe, yeah.
Randy Random. Hey, do you want to have 8 raids in a row? What about 2 raids at once?
Is that Belle Delphine?
No, that's Randy Random.
She's done loads since then, though, hasn't she?
She puts up nudes and stuff like of the puss.
Did she not disappear for like a month or two though? She like did that and then she kind of disappeared for a bit, and everyone was like, "That's it. She's not going to do anything else now." And then she kind of came back.
I mean, she did say that she was gonna quit after like a year.
I don't follow on OnlyFans, unsurprisingly.
But
I don't follow anybody on
she didn't
OnlyFans.
quit, so maybe she needs the money for whatever reason.
No, I guess it's probably like maybe she used the money from that to fund a lifestyle that then became, you know.
She doesn't seem like, at least when I looked at the house from all the videos that she did, you know, when she did the porn where she
just
was
like a regular dorky.
Oh yeah, she's just a normal woman, isn't she?
What I didn't like about her porn, which this is now apparently a review of, is when she spoke, because she has that British accent that I don't like.
She do have that.
And it was really off-putting.
Girl, you were used to her doing that American affectation that she does for a lot of her videos.
Hey there, I'm Belle. And then she started speaking in this porn. You want me to spit on it, Keith? Or whatever her boyfriend's name is.
I don't know what her boyfriend's name is.
God, it was like Fake Taxi or something, wasn't it? Except she was the taxi driver.
I mean, like, she's got an alright British accent, in my opinion. She sounds normal. Like, that's the thing, like, every single time I've seen her, like, in real life, she just seems like a normal person.
Every time you've seen her in real life?
You know what I mean? Like, when she's not, like, she's always got
like, podcast appearances.
Yeah.
She seems very...
She's, like, got...
Very normal.
Yeah. She's got, like,
sure.
The persona that she has to put on, which, you know, is part of her brand, and she has to be careful what she says. But
what if
like,
behind closed doors she's like a real... What if she's like a Nazi or something?
You think Belle's a Nazi?
Maybe.
I mean, that would make her backstory more interesting, I suppose.
And she might earn more from OnlyFans.
She
might earn less.
She might earn less.
But...
I would argue there are less Nazis out there than more...
than horny boys. I find that the Venn diagram tends to overlap quite significantly.
How many Nazis do you think there are, dude?
I don't know how many Hearts of Iron players are there.
Every single time you say that, we get like comments, because I think it's because she did CK2 and CK3, and a lot of those people will also play Hearts of Iron. But you get a lot of comments.
Upset about me saying that Hearts of Iron players and Nazism has an overlap. Maybe you are the problem, because I do not honestly believe that, okay?
I mean, no.
I have a working relationship with Paradox. I'm not going to suggest that their games elicit any form of Nazism or anything like that. I do believe that people who are already inclined to do that will potentially seek out games where they can live out their fantasies. That is just true of every aspect of a personality. And if you choose to base your personality on that,
you're weird.
You know, whatever. However,
I'm tired of this area.
Obviously I'm not being sincere. Like if somebody said Crusader Kings players are Nazis, I wouldn't get offended over that because I'm not a Nazi.
Yeah, there was a person that commented, and I responded to them, and it was fine. But they took a bit of umbrage with the stuff I said about history students, and the problem was just a communication thing where they thought I was saying it was only history students and not other courses that tend to have a bit of an overlap. And when I said that I did not intend
we brought
it...
this up a couple of episodes back.
Did we? With
Yeah.
that person? I actually responded to them.
Because I said on my course there were plenty of...
Yeah. But in that sort of situation, I actually reread that because they responded to me and I didn't realise at that point.
I've got an exceptionally horrible story to tell about mine.
Oh, God.
Horrible because we were the horrible ones, me and my particular group of friends.
Oh, dear.
There was a guy who used to come in wearing kimonos.
Oh.
He used to come in wearing he was quite a large gentleman, and he was a bit of a greasy-looking gentleman too. He had a long, greasy ponytail, and he would wear kimonos, and it would leave a mark on his kimono where his hair was.
Oh, that's really disgusting.
We used to call him Nippon Steel whenever we saw him.
Oh my God! Dude! Oh my God!
So that was a guy. Trust me, they're all weirdos.
Oh.
Maybe he just had some stuff going on. Look, we obviously didn't call it into his face, and we didn't know his name, and I don't think it was a particularly offensive nickname. He was evidently a fan of the Japanese culture to be coming in wearing kimonos in, school. Sorry, I should say university.
Yeah.
Greasy kimono. But it just became the thing that we would call him. One day, the one guy we hung around with accidentally called it into his face.
No! Oh my God!
This guy was like, "What?" And he was like, "Oh, don't worry about it." And somehow I don't know if he maybe picked up on it or whatever. But I didn't know this guy. We'd never spoken to him before. We'd only seen him and smelt him. So yes, there are weirdos in every course.
That
Again,
is
not
rancid.
judging him. It was just a silly nickname.
That is really rancid, though, that you could see the grease.
You could see the grease.
That
left
genuinely
behind on
makes me want to vomit.
Oh yeah.
That is awful.
Because kimonos are traditionally kind of like lighter colours, and he would wear them anyway. Lighter colours, and it was.
I don't get this, and this is not just for
fairly
Nippon Des
horrendous.
people, but like the ones that. But why do you not bathe?
Well, it's like the Magic the Gathering meme, of the guy who does the...
The one that
name.
was doing the kancho behind people.
Yeah, doing the squat, and he had a tear in his eye because of all the arses on display at a Magic the Gathering tournament. It's just, I think people just don't have a self-awareness, or maybe in some ways it's quite enviable that people don't have that kind of concern about their presentation. I think that could be quite a nice, relaxing way to...
Yeah, you just don't care.
Live your life.
I suppose that's a nice way of thinking about it.
That does sound like a pretty good way. This guy was probably really happy getting up in the morning and putting on his kimono and going to do his computer science degree. He was probably very happy with that and very happy with himself. Probably didn't think twice about...
Get me out of there, get me out of there.
Is my greasy hair going to make people think less of me? He just didn't care. And that's quite an admirable, I think... That's quite an admirable way to live your life with uncaring. But unfortunately, he did also have a bit of a stinky stink.
Well, that's the end of this episode. We are an hour in. I finally got out of that fucking
I told you
area.
This area is horrible.
Absolutely.
And not to fight everything.
I mean, I got through it, didn't I?
Watch out for that. Piss cloud.
Oh, it's a piss cloud.
That'll break your armor. Piss beetle. Piss beetle.
Did I actually get hit there? A little bit.
Yeah, your clothes are starting to get damaged. If you rest at a bonfire, it repairs it.
I didn't realise that I was going to get hit by... Oh, there's a lot of piss. Oh, there's a big piss.
A big piss. Bzz, 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 bzz. I mean, you can kill it for souls. I don't think the big one respawns, so...
I wanted to get the little one first so I could get him out of the way.
They've taken the little ones.
Bonk.
So keep leaving us your questions. I'll try and make it a bit more light-hearted next time, but I'm in hideous amounts of pain today, and it's come through in my bitterness towards the human race.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bugger.
Well, done now. Go away.
All the souls you get from that is going to be used to repair your things.
Well, as long as he's out of the way, so because you're gonna have to kill him, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the
next
jeweler.
time we'll make things. Send us positive comments.
If you could send us some more questions, because I've found that we are at least on the most recent episode there weren't that many.
We are. I barely got through.
Yeah, but
episode 15.
You were answering questions from the previous episode first, though, weren't you?
Well, yeah, but we're an episode behind, so don't ask for more bloody questions.
Well,
Jesus.
I found that we were not getting that many.
Yeah, but we've got stuff to talk about. You're gonna make me drown. I feel like the walls are caving in.
If you make it back.
Right, should we wrap it up? We're just doing silly voices. You got 4
Oh my
bonfire
god!
receipts.
I've got 6 smooth and silky stones as well.
What you could do if you want to level up fast, you could go and fight the. Ooh, I thought you had to put that in the bloody bonfire then. We could go and fight the rotten over and over and get a shite load of souls.
Do I need to?
I mean, you could just level up a boatload. You don't need to. You could reinforce your weapons, your armor.
Actually, I'm going to check if I can reinforce my weapon.
Well, let's not do it now.
Okay.
We'll do that between episodes. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.